What's up, guys? My name's Taylor Finlayson, and the leadership quality that I'll be talking about today is communication. The purpose of this video is to emphasize the importance of communication and how effective communication can help you in becoming a better leader. But now I'm going to pass it over to my friend Chris Tucker. He's going to ask you guys a very important question about communication.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Thanks, Chris. And when it comes to communication, we can all understand why this is a very important question to ask. The definition of communication, as defined by Merriam-Webster, is a process by which information is exchanged between individuals through a common system of symbols, signs, or behavior. When John Maxwell talks about communication, he breaks it down into 4 main points. Simplify your message, really care about your audience, show the truth, and seek a response. When it comes to simplifying your message, one of my high school baseball coaches had an old acronym that broke this down perfectly. It was KISS. It stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. People tend to get caught up on elaborate sales pitches with big words that they think sounds good and end up losing the audience's attention a lot of the times. English philosopher Joseph Priestley once said, "The more elaborate our means of communication, the less we communicate. Don't lose your crowd by rambling over and over. Keep it simple." Really care about your audience. Now, this is critical when it comes to communication. They say that love is the language that every heart speaks, and this couldn't be more true when dealing with communication. Really caring for people will take you a long way when trying to communicate with someone, and people can tell when you aren't sincere. Show the truth. The old expression, practice what you preach, is one that's been around forever, but it carries a lot of weight. When it comes to communicating, especially when seeking advice or asking someone's opinion, people are always going to examine what you do first before listening to your input. If you're a parent concerned about your child's tobacco use and wondering why they won't quit, yet you smoke 3 packs a day, well, your answer is right in front of you. People are always going to look at what you do and will follow by example, whether that's good or a bad thing. Seek a response. Everyone that has done this project has had to answer the same 2 questions. What outcome is desired from this message, and how should my audience respond? When communicating, it's the same thing, and you should always be trying to draw the desired response from the audience that you're communicating to. If you can capitalize on these 4 points, I believe that you will be in a great position to communicate effectively and will be able to have a positive impact on those around you. When it comes to communication, I try and work on my skills every single day. I've been president of a fraternity, and I can tell you from firsthand experience that when dealing with 40-plus guys, communication is key. Talking to a room of 20-year-olds that are all thinking about going out and partying or what sporting event's on that night, it can be extremely tough. Keeping your message brief and to the point and explaining why it's important and what's in it for them was always a key. In order to work on this for your own leadership quality tool belt, try and focus on these next 4 pointers. If you're following along with this at home right now and you're wondering, how can I improve upon my communication skill set? Why don't you start off by trying these 4 tips. Become an engaged listener, pay attention to nonverbal signals, keep stress in check, and always assert yourself. Become an engaged listener by focusing fully on the speaker and showing interest in what they are saying. You can also really enhance your communication skills by utilizing nonverbal signals like body language. Next time you're communicating, maintain eye contact or sit up on the edge of your seat to show that you're interested in paying attention to what the person is saying. In any conversation, keeping stress in check is key. Try pausing to gather your thoughts and also be open to compromising or agreeing to disagree, because at the end of the day, it's not worth losing friendships or losing customers or anything like that based on the premise of just being right. Finally, always be assertive. Value yourself and your opinions, and don't be afraid to express how you feel even though it may differ from somebody else. Just always to remember to be respectful with those that may have a difference in opinion from those of your own. I hope that after watching this video that you've learned a little bit more about communication and why it is so crucial for all phases of your life and not just the workplace. To bring things to a close, I'd like to leave you with a quote from former Apple CEO Gilbert Amelio. Developing excellent communication skills is absolutely essential to effective leadership. The leader must be able to share knowledge and ideas to transmit a sense of urgency and enthusiasm to others. If a leader can't get a message across to clearly motivate others to act on it, then having a message doesn't even matter in the first place. Thanks for listening and hope you've enjoyed my presentation.